Yo champions! This video is going to talk about the top 5 regrets of the dying. There's an RN who wrote a book about the main regrets her dying patients had. If you want to buy the book, please check out the link in the description. This video will tell you what are the most common regrets of the dying. My name's Ryan Long and this is the Unleashing Potential channel. Subscribe and smash that bell to not miss out on psychology videos to unleash your potential. What was discovered is that people valued their relationships with others much more than artificial things like money or physical objects. People who were dying wished they lived a life that made themselves feel more satisfied instead of living a life that others expected them to live. Of all the regrets that the dying people had, this one was the most common. Most people didn't even accomplish half of their goals in life and ended up regretting it at the end of their life when they were no longer healthy enough to do it. I have seen many of my college friends tell me about their grand dreams that they hope to accomplish one day, such as becoming a doctor, but they cared more about being the fun guy or girl who their other friends wanted them to be. Instead of saying no to hanging out with others, they would go party and never worked hard at their goals and never became what they dreamed of becoming. My friends tell me with regret how they wish they had studied harder while they were still in college, and now some of them have kids and will likely never be able to work the career that they wanted due to pleasing their party friends. If you want to live a life of regret, continue being a people pleaser. Continue doing things that you know makes you feel bottled up because someone expected you to do that. If you do, you will live to regret it. What you need to do is to do things that make you happy despite what other people think or want you to do. Many dying people wished on their deathbeds that they had stayed in contact with friends. People are busy every day, and this often causes people to lose contact with their old friends. When people were already on their deathbeds, they no longer had the ability to contact their old friends. Do your best to stay in contact with your old friends and family members so you don't live with this regret. Most people who are on their deathbeds wish they didn't work so hard. Every single male who was interviewed had regretted working too much. They felt that their time was spent working too much and not enough time was given to their spouses or children. Women also had this regret, but most women were not breadwinners during that time, so much less women expressed this regret compared to men. I believe that work is important, but you must also find a balance to spend more time with those you love the most. Many people regretted living a life of not expressing who they were or their feelings. These people thought that staying quiet was the best way to maintain the peace, but this ended up causing the person to build resentment and actual physical medical problems. I myself have fallen victim to this in my life. I remember being upset with a coworker but didn't want to rock the boat and ended up wishing I had rocked the boat to express my frustration with the situation. Since then, I've always worked on being more vocal against people or things, even if it's against someone with an authoritative position. Our minds and bodies are strongly linked together, and if we don't allow our minds to be happy, it will take a toll on our body and cause medical conditions like fibromyalgia or irritable bowel syndrome. Most people had wished they made decisions in life that made them happier. People didn't realize until they were dying that being satisfied in life was a choice they could make, but instead chose to live a life of mediocrity by pretending to be satisfied with their current position. I used to pretend during my younger years that I was satisfied with mediocrity, but as an adult, I realized that I needed to strive for greatness in order to satisfy my competitive drive. By choosing to make decisions in life that made me happier rather than just pleasing my parents or my peers, I have obtained a master's and doctorate degree, have great, positive people around me, I am happier and more satisfied today than ever before, and have more success in my life than most people twice my age despite having a former history of low self-esteem. People who don't make the decision to be happier in life allowed the fear of failure and change to hold them back when these people wanted more from life. If you want to be satisfied in life, make sure your decisions are the ones that will make you happy when you are on your deathbed. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider buying this book for a friend or for yourself to get more in-depth information. Link is in the description. If you learned something new about the top 5 regrets in life from today's video, then make sure to subscribe to the Unleashing Potential channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Now, I want to turn it over to you. What new fact did you learn about today? Is it A, people regretted their relationships more than money or success? Or B, you need to hit up some friends on social media? Let me know now by leaving a comment below right now. Click above for the next video, and please let me know if you have any video suggestions below.